Yo, what's good, guys? Back in one last recap for this week, and I fucking cooked again. Ended the week insanely strong, man. 6,000, almost $6,100 on the week. Didn't lose once. On a 6-day winning streak right now. Monthly P&L is looking absolutely stacked, and we still got 2 weeks left. Unfortunately, it's gonna get a little bit harder because we did hit all-time highs today, which was not a shock at all. So it gets a little bit more tough when you're trading all-time highs. But I only took 2 trades today. Like I said yesterday, there was no chance in hell I was taking a short today. Both longs. You can see one here, I went break even, $10. And this other one, I sized in up to 9 micros and made about $1,200, 1,190 give or take on that one. But yeah, not gonna be much to go over today. We had no news on the Forex Factory, but we did get some news out of Trump. This morning he said Israel won't be bombing Lebanon any longer. He said that's enough. Enough is enough right here. And he's kind of sick of it. He's finally standing up a little bit, which is nice. And also, we had him say Iran has agreed to never close the Strait of Hormuz again, which realistically got us to all-time highs after he said this. There was a few other things that went on today. He kind of rambled on about some other shit, about the deal and whatnot. And he also said I was out of the trade by this point, but he did say I expect an Iran deal in a day or two, which probably won't happen, but there was some really good news coming out from Trump today. Not on the docket, but it was pretty expected. Like I said, this big move up was kind of just pricing in the war ending. And it looks like we are going to end the war probably sometime next week. I will not be surprised. So, with that out of the way, we are at all-time highs. I don't know why it doesn't show here on TradingView, but all-time highs were at this level right here, 26,859, and you can see we went above that. On Top Step, you can see that we did close above that. So this was the highest daily candle right here, and we did get above it. We at least wicked above it, closed above it on the 1 minute, and a few other time frames. But yeah, this account's looking really good. I just took a payout on this one, and we're still at $5,000 balance. This account needs one more winning day. I'm going to take a payout on this one, and this one back to $3,280 balance after I just took a payout on this one. So hopefully next week we can cook again. I also did pass half a combine today, and we can get a few more payouts next week. But let's get into this today. Obviously, we have 1,000,001 4-hour unfilled bullish fair value gaps. I think this was the first time this candle, it's closed green. This was a record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had 10 consecutive bullish daily candle closes, and I believe it might have actually been 13 or 14. I don't know. Sometimes TradingView is a little bit wonky with this, but we did set a new record for daily bullish candle closes in a row, which is just insane. And when we do start to run to the downside, it is going to be nuts, guys. There is so much stacked up liquidity, and this pump was kind of just off the back of news. So eventually we are going to get a very good retracement, and I'm going to fucking print on that. But for the time being, I would consider any short a bad trade until we start to come down and draw into a range. Longs are going to be kind of risky too. It's going to be very difficult to trade for the first few days next week, so be careful on that. But enough yapping, let's get into this here. So pre-market, you can see we had a very big push up from London session to pre-market. We had a 350 point pump, which was kind of concerning, but we did create this very big 50-minute fair value gap. We tapped into it very nicely, and I actually got a trade on my combine, I believe right about here is where I took this long and hit on that. But I didn't get in on the XFAs till we got a 2-minute inversion, which I can show you guys on here. We had this 2-minute gap right here, and I didn't enter till we closed above that, which was right there, and that was at 652. So I entered right about here, and this one ended up going break even. I saw a bunch of people take this trade and get break even, and then it ran to full TP. So I know what happened with this was we got this scam wick, and I'm seriously considering switching to minis, because if you guys didn't know this, MNQ and NQ like move completely differently. Like you can see, so that candle that did that was at 720, and the 720 candle on NQ barely wicked down. We wicked down to 26714. This one came all the way lower. It says the same price, but I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. But when I looked at it in live time, I swear this shit went way lower. There was another example of this too. I believe it was on this candle. Maybe not, but I don't know. I saw it live time, and it wicked way lower than actual NQ, because I was pissed off that this stopped me out, break even right there. And the wicks are longer on MNQ, which is why most people trade NQ. It's just $2,000 a drawdown is realistically fuck all when you're trading minis. Like you can blow that in one trade like easily. Like that's only what, 20 points, something like that. I want to say it's 20 points. No, not 20 points. I want to say 200 points. 20 times 10 is 200. Yeah. Bro, I've had too long of a fucking day. I kind of look like an idiot right now. But you guys get my point. It's not a lot in a trade that you could easily lose however many points it is. It's not a lot. And you can easily lose the whole account in one trade. I'm trying to do the math in my head. I'm being a retard. But yeah, basically this one was based off that 2-minute inversion. I went break even because we had this 5-minute unfilled gap here, and that was my break even point. As soon as we tapped into that, I went break even because I figured there is a chance we do dump lower. We were respecting this 15-minute very hard, but like I said, we have been in such a bull run lately. Who knows what was going to happen? And we had this big move up pre-market. So with it being pretty choppy off the rip, I just went break even. Didn't want to take my chances. Got wicked out there. Then we ran right to TP. But luckily for me, I got back in like literally 2 minutes later, because I hate going break even on bullshit wicks like that. I almost always re-enter, which isn't exactly smart, but at the same time, I just can't stand going break even on a fucking wick out. And we still had very good justification to take a long here. And I entered, we chopped around, draw down for a bit, and then 740 was right about when Trump said the strait's never going to close again, which is right up here, which skyrocketed us up to all-time highs. So not much to say today, guys. Pretty basic day. Again, if you took longs, you pretty much won. Unless you took them right off this here, then you probably got wrecked. But this was almost a 1-4, and we did end up closing above the 5 minute right after I took this trade, which was nice. And I kind of knew it was going to hit. So I added a bunch of contracts on the way up, edged my TP about 8 million times, which was annoying as fuck. I kept trying to screen record the win. And bro, I swear to God, I took like 8 videos before this shit hit. I had to keep deleting them because we chopped around like from this point, or let's just say this point here, 7:42 till it hit my TP was like almost an hour, bro. I was just watching this shit, just like, come on, like fucking hit my TP. I did actually end up adding a few single micros in the process of this, so it kind of did benefit me a little bit. I did get an extra couple $100 out of it, but I do think this was the trade of the day for sure. We do get the retrace into this 1 minute right here with that shitty wick. You definitely could have waited till 7:35. It might have been a little bit better, less risky trade to enter on this retrace, because at this point, right on this candle here, this red one, we closed above the 5 minute, and at the same time we retraced back into this 1 minute gap, respected it, and that honestly was probably the trade of the day. I retract my statement saying mine was the trade of the day, but stops below there and just targeting all-time highs. You would have banked 1 to 2 pretty easily. I got more RR out of it, but that was definitely a safe play. You didn't get any drawdown at all on that. And all you basically had to do today, guys, was just decide in the morning you're not going to take a short and then just wait for a long setup. Like when we're this close to all-time highs, like there's no, like you got to be fucking a little bit retarded to take a short. Like clearly we're going to want to push up and take all-time highs unless Trump said something absolutely absurd today. Like he did the one day, like he said he's going to send Iran back to the Stone Ages. Like there's no way we were going to actually dump today. So yeah, guys, when we are trading all-time highs, like I said, do not just enter a position off of thin air. If you got to not trade for a day or two, then don't trade. Wait till we retrace a little bit and create some liquidity. Like, for example, where the fuck's the arrow tool in here? So, for example, let's say we come down into this 15-minute gap. Why is this just a single arrow? I need this one. So let's just say we come down into this 15-minute gap. Still respect it, right? And now you can see we've created a high here, and we've created one up here as well, right? So it gives you something to target. Don't just be entering a long position if we just go like this. Like if we go up a little bit, come down, and just maintain bullish structure, don't be entering a long position off that. You're gonna get fucking cooked. I mean, you might get lucky and hit, but when you're trading all-time highs, you always want to wait for a little bit of a retrace. Like even if we just go like this, right? Like just like that, right? So you can have something to target. Like you could have, like on something like this, like you can get in right here and you can still target like this high, for example, and like you're gonna have to take less RR. Like you're gonna have to aim for 1-to-1s when you're trading all-time high, which kind of blows. But this is what you want to do, guys. You want to wait till we come down a little bit and create highs that we can take. If not, you're realistically just gambling and you're gonna get burned eventually. So be very careful if you've never traded all-time highs before. It's not exactly fun. There will be days where you kind of just have to sit on your hands. It is what it is. But I strongly suggest you guys go on FX Replay. If you guys have never used FX Replay, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. That is the best way to learn. But especially go back to a time like, I don't know, find somewhere where we are kind of trading at all-time highs. It's kind of hard to see on this chart. But like, I don't know, for example, like go back to this period here, like January or July 2024, August 2024, and kind of go to this point, October 2024, and trade this little area here, or like here, for example, like start at, I don't know, April 21, 2021, and kind of trade this and kind of practice it a little bit because it's a lot different than normal trading. But if you look on the weekly chart, guys, like this is fucking insane. So we should get a retrace pretty quickly here. We're going to keep going up, but there's no way we just leave all this untouched. I'll be very surprised. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting week next week, but be careful, guys. Please, please don't gamble. It's been such an easy past few weeks that you don't want to blow all your profits you've made if you have made it. So take it easy. Don't be afraid to sit on your hands. I know I'm not going to be. I've already made more than enough this month, so I ain't tripping. But if you guys really need to trade a day that's not looking perfect, trade an eval, trade demo, because I know it does get addictive, right? So yeah, with all that being said, guys, I think I'm going to end this one here. Next week, we don't really got much news either. So Monday, nothing. I don't know what this is about. Some guy testifying. I don't even know what all this shit means, man, but watch out for that. That might be good or bad. I have no idea. But other than that, employment claims should get us a little bit of a pump. I don't know why it used to be red folder. I don't know why it changed to orange folder. But Tuesday is really the only news day next week. So just keep an eye on financial juice like I've been telling you guys. Watch what Trump's saying over the weekend, and that should give you a pretty good read on what's going to happen. And yeah, like I said, guys, stay safe next week and enjoy your guys' weekend. And if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.